That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? I think it might have just been yesterday. We were asked, when are we going to see the Lilo and Stitch trailer? And I think I said, within the next week. Within the next week, we're seeing. I think Jonathan actually said probably tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Well, tomorrow is right now. And tomorrow was it. The Lilo and Stitch trailer has dropped. And as I said a little bit earlier, this movie is not going to make money. It's not going to make a lot of money. It is going to make all the money. It is going to make all the monies. This is a movie that I cannot believe how good this looks. And they did two things in this trailer that are phenomenal. Number one, the trailer itself felt very true to the original animated thing. Not that I think that's the most important thing. The most important thing is making a great movie. And if you got to deviate, you deviate. But the one thing they did was they made it feel very true to the original film. But the second thing they did was that it feels very fresh. It feels updated. It feels like they were gonna, remember I said, you don't sacrifice making the best movie you can just to be faithful to the original material. They found, it feels like this trailer suggests they made the best movie they could while being true to the original material, while updating it a bit where they need to and where they must. We all knew going into Lilo and Stitch that there are two main things they got to do. One, you got to nail the CGI on Stitch. You got to nail the CGI on it. They clearly did that. And we knew that a while ago when they showed us little previews. So they clearly did that. But the second thing they must is cast the right kid to play Lilo. It has to be a kid that gives us all that feeling we had when we saw Baby Yoda for the first time. That I want to eat her up with a bowl of ice cream. Like, this, so sweet, so perfect. This little girl, I mean, I don't know how you do it better. This little girl instantly won my heart. I was watching this trailer with Anne. Anne was like crying. It was so adorable and so sweet. I mean, you need to put a metal cocoon around her to protect her at all costs. And I was telling Jonathan, you need to do genetic experiments on her to not let her age. She is so perfect. Keep her like that. I don't know that I've seen a sweeter, more adorable thing ever. And then watching her interact with Lilo, or with Stitch, I mean, it so captured the spirit of the original at the same time. This is going to be huge domestically. It's going to do huge numbers internationally. I have now decided this is going to be the number one box office film of the year. I think this is going to beat Superman. This is going to beat Thunderbolts. This is going to beat Fantastic Four. This is going to be the number one box office film of the year. Now, for all we knew, the movie sucks and they just put together a good trailer. Okay, maybe that happens. But I'm telling you, and you know what I saw more than anything else online today? One of the common comments I've been seeing from everywhere online is, man, it looks like Disney did a live action adaptation right. Like, hey, why couldn't they do this with their other live action? It just, even people like me who are kind of iffy on Disney's live action because they're hit and miss, is like, oh, they cracked the code. They nailed this. This looks fun. It looks charming. Even the aliens that are chasing Stitch, they kept them the same and they look perfect. Like when this cloak turns off and even his movements of trying to cover himself up is like, oh my God. And just taking the dog collar off himself. And man, I don't know. Again, I'm always very iffy on Disney live action adaptations. They are very hit and miss. But I don't know how they could have put together a better trailer for this. And they got the most important thing. What's the word? Is it Ohana?
Ohana.
Ohana means family. And it's like, oh, when he says Stitch is bad, I'm like, oh, and she's like, families aren't perfect. It's like, but it can still be good, but still good. Oh, my heart is filled with joy watching this trailer. I cannot wait for this. We want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, NordVPN. All right, let's be real. There's nothing worse than wanting to stream your favorite show or watch a live game only to find out it's blocked in your country. But But guess what? With NordVPN, that is never a problem. With just one click, you can switch your virtual location and access content from anywhere in the world. I have loved using NordVPN. Whether I'm traveling and using public Wi-Fi or just shopping online, NordVPN keeps my personal info safe and private. By switching my location, I can even save money on flights, hotels, and subscriptions. It's like a cheat code for getting the best deals. NordVPN is the fastest VPN in the world, so there's no buffering when I'm streaming. Plus, their threat protection feature blocks malware, trackers, and phishing attempts, keeping my devices safe 24/7. And with just one account, I can protect up to 10 devices, so my whole setup is covered. So to get the best discount on your NordVPN plan, head to nordvpn.com/John Campea, and our link will even give you 4 extra months for free on the 2-year plan. Plus, there's no risk with Nord's 30-day money-back guarantee. Links in the description. Check it out now. Chris, you had a chance to see the Lilo and Stitch trailer. I don't know if you had the same apprehension about it that I did, but I don't know. Where were your thoughts? And then how did the trailer hit you?
Oh man, I love this trailer. I was cautiously optimistic going into this, and I still am, but they've kept Chris Sanders on, who obviously co-directed the original film and is in the voice of Stitch. And I love this voice. I got to talk to Chris at a party about doing the voice of how do you sustain this? How'd you come up with it? What did you do for all of it? Well, he was making me a drink and he was like, I don't know, Chris, I just do it. It's a fun goof. And it's like all my years of training and you just do this? Damn, man. All right. I think this looks precious. Kind of going back to what we were talking about with The Last of Us, this is a really great example of adapting from the original material, yes, anding it where you need to, but then staying true to the moments that are iconic or really work on film. I think this looks just so precious. The whole Stitch film too, and franchise, because there's a television series as well where he goes off to find all of his cousins because he's Experiment 626, so all those other ones. The entire franchise is so toyetic in nature as well.
Yeah.
There are going to be so many plushes sold of that little alien guy and all the other aliens. They're so cute. They did such a good job making them in the CGI that not only is this going to do well at the box office, this is going to sell so much merchandise.
It's going to bring a lot of people into streaming too, I think.
Absolutely.
After the fact, way down the road.
100%. This is going to have, I think, as long as the movie's good, so much rewatchability for families or for millennials who loved this film or just people who like a charming time in the theaters. This kid is so freaking adorable.
Oh, so precious.
I will burn the world for her. I would take a bullet for Lilo. All right.
When Doom spaghettifies her, man.
Oh, I'm
when
gonna
Dr.
throw
Doom
every
kills her,
table.
man.
I'm gonna throw every table and be so cross.
People will boycott every Robert Downey Jr. movie.
Man, yeah. I think this looks great.
By the way, people in the live chat have reminded me that Avatar 3 comes out this year. I'm still saying Lilo and Stitch will be the #1 box office film of the year. I'm still saying it.
Wow,
Again, if the movie ends up being a terrible movie, obviously that changes. But I'm like, right now, I'm going to say Lilo and Stitch is going to be the
Still be a huge year for Disney.
It's going to be Fantastic Four, Lilo and Stitch, Avatar. There's going to be some big Christmas bonus checks being signed to Disney this year.
Disneyland's going to be full of new costumes, man.
Oh, so much. Anyway, Rob, you had a chance to watch the Lilo and Stitch trailer. What do you think about it?
Well, like you, I mean, I had the response I said to you, this is going to make $1 billion. I mean, again, look, first of all, I think this film, the premise and what this is about lends itself. It's an easier adaptation. You just have to keep, like Chris said, the elements intact because look, you don't necessarily, the vagaries of storytelling when it comes to Beauty and the Beast are different than this. This is much more of I think an easier nut to crack because the original film, it's like, don't stray too far. But like you said, what they nailed here was that little girl. Might have been the most important casting Disney's ever done in a live action adaptation because they can't go with a name. They're breaking a new actress that's probably going to have a long career ahead of her. She's so perfect. Like I was a little older, so I like Lilo and Stitch, but I didn't watch it over and over again. But I do like the movie. Look, it's got an alien in it. And there's space, so I have to like it. But that casting, you can see it in the trailer. You're just like I just want to hang out with the two of them. You know, and that was the tough nut to crack. And you cannot watch this trailer and not have it end without. I mean, look, my old, shriveled, dark heart was made full by this trailer in 2 minutes. If it can work on me like that, It can work on anybody.
You know what the real magic sauce of this trailer is? Here's the real magic sauce, is that I think it accomplished two different things. Number one, this is going to get all those parents who were kids when this movie came out originally, all that nostalgia, all that warmth, and they're going to want to share it with their families, and they're going to want to rush, whether they have kids or not, they're going to want to rush out and see this. But the magic sauce is, unlike what a lot of other nostalgia properties fail to do, is they sometimes succeed in appealing to the nostalgia, but will it just to appeal to anybody? This is a trailer that if somebody had never even heard of Lilo and Stitch,
Yes.
I think this is a trailer that would just instantly win them over too.
Yeah.
Now,
100%.
obviously, look, I might be being a little bit facetious when I say it's going to beat Avatar. Avatar has the potential to be a $3 billion film. I don't think Lilo and Stitch would do that. But my enthusiasm for this film, this trailer has somebody wrote in the live chat, we are physically seeing John being won over. It did. This trailer completely won me over. And guys, if you don't buy into what Rob said, that this is, I think, automatically a $1 billion film.
Yeah.
I think this has the potential to be a $2 billion film if it's good.
Well, I mean, everything about it, it's easy to understand. It's appealing. It's funny. It's warm. And I'll tell you something else. I think a lot of people, Hawaiian tourism is going to go way, way, way up after this movie comes out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Anyway, guys, question is for you. Did you have a chance to see the trailer for Lilo and Stitch? If not, I don't care what you're doing. You could be delivering a child right now. Stop. Go and watch the trailer for Lilo and Stitch. The kid will wait.
This kid's cuter.
Kid could be as cute as this kid. Whatever you guys think about it, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.